A beautiful day for neighbor. Won't y'all be mine? Come on in, people. Come on into the chat. Come on into the chat. It's your boy, Comet Chat. Another episode of Comet Chat's Neighborhood. Come on in the house. I'm back on the grill again. This time I'm cooking some skirt steak. I'm gonna make steak fajita nachos, which is one of my one of my specialities. My wife said I want some fajita nachos. So, okay, let me go to the grocery store. They had a couple of packs of stir fry. I've got the stir fry, and I got a skirt steak. Throw it on the little grill, and voila, look at that, boy. Beef is what's for dinner. What I thought was gonna happened. I ran out of gas. But guess what? It's already done. I was able to use my extraordinary skills and cook the skirt steak and the stir fry before the gas ran out. So now I must transition into the kitchen to finish up this fantastic meal. Follow me. Woo! This pan is hot as fire. Okay. Transition. I'm live, people, so watch what you say. I'm streaming live. Okay. As you can see, I got my peppers cut up. About to get some oil.
Telling Colin here cupcakes?
I don't have no.
No,
I don't have no spare icing.
One saying that.
Okay, I'm live, baby.
Huh?
I'm live. Live. I tell him I don't have no spare icing. I eat everything. You have spare icing on your cupcakes?
No. But if you didn't want extra, shit, cupcakes had a lot of them.
Red bell pepper and salt. I like to do it called Crazy Cajun. Throw a little bit of this in there. Cook them bad boys up. Believe it or not, Fredo, I live in the South, but we don't eat a lot of fried chicken. Every now and then. I will definitely eat it, but my family likes KFC. I prefer Popeyes. Like a little bit more seasoning on mine. I'm gonna throw in a little bit more pepper, a little bit more of that Cajun. Now, these are the best thing that man has made. Set of knives, little scissor knives. And you can see right there, my whole skirt steak. I'm about to dice it up. So I'm gonna put my phone down for a minute. You will see the end results. Make sure I cut the pieces up just right.
Alive?
I'm live now, baby. Want to speak to my people?
Hello?
I want to see you.
No.
Why is the camera shy? It should be out. All right. You about finished here? I'll turn the product. Woo! Fire. Sorry about that. Now, here is the end product. It's all cut, slice, and dice. Keep cooking the peppers. And then I add the steak. Shakalaka. Cook down some. And let's drain the grease. And add in the season. It is going to be a wrap. No, it ain't spicy. I like spicy, but my wife and daughter don't like spicy. So I have to show some restraint. Gonna put the phone down again. So I can drain off the grease. Hold on. You hear that sizzle? Okay, I have drained the grease off. Now I'm gonna go over here. Where is my pack? Taco seasoning. My wife must have moved it. But guess what? I always have a backup plan. Original El Paso taco seasoning. You can't get the pack, you always have a backup plan. So I will give a very generous shaking over this. When I turn down my gas, to low. It's very generous. You season it very good. Then we get a red cup. Fill it with water. About halfway. Pour it in there. That is going to create a gravy that my youngest daughter loves. I'll pour some more. A very generous amount. Come on, get in there, get in there. Open it up. There we go. And of course, I will stir it. And of course, I gotta taste it, make sure it's right. Oh yeah. I'm gonna add a little bit more salt. Salt to my liking. A little bit more pepper. Of course, can't go wrong with crazy Cajun. That's it. Get you some chips, which you already have right here. And some cheese dip, which I have right here. Pour that bad boy on top, and it is a wrap. Just that easy. Thank you, Just Some Geeky Guy, the $2 super chat. I appreciate it, Bubba. He says, hello, welcome to the Quick E Mart. Yeah. Quick E Mart. Go ahead, some more. Takes a lot of seasoning to get it seasoned right. Bruh, I cook this at least twice, sometimes 3 times a month, depending on my wife's or daughter's taste for it. But it's one of our specials. I don't think Strong Live shows on Wednesdays and Thursday nights, bro. That's usually when Rob takes off. So there won't be a Strong Live on Wednesday nights, Thursday nights. There's usually not a Strong Live. But we should be back tomorrow. We will be back tomorrow on Anzo's show at 10:30. We'll be hosting Strong Lives on Anzo's channel. So definitely make for that. Not sure what the topic of discussion will be because Rob usually chooses the topics. And then we'll start off with that and then we flow into other topics organically or as the super chats direct us into doing. But yep, tomorrow, like I said, it'll be on Anzo's channel. So make that support the brother. Anzo's doing good stuff on this channel, man. I think he almost called me with subscribers. I'm knocking on 1,400. I'm trying to get to 1,400. I think I'm like 12 away. So I think Anzo's probably either 11 or either 1200 last time I watched and checked. But last night, OC, and then Rob's new. Um, I didn't want to watch it last night. I went early. You know, I usually go to bed early for 12:01, but last night I didn't have to work. I didn't have to stream. I did a little. Could use some ketchup to make it thicker, baby. No, 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 no. I'm not a fan of ketchup in Mexican food, bro. So no. Only thing I have to do is add more of this taco seasoning, make it thicker. But I don't cook it so much. I pretty much know how to like it. So I'm not a big fan of the gravy, but they like it. So happy wife, happy daughters, happy daddy, happy hubby. But thank you all for tuning in. I don't have as much as I did yesterday. I guess people don't want to see me cook. But I'm about to wrap this up and then go outside on my patio and relax for the rest of the afternoon. The weather is again wonderful here. Like 79 degrees. What's up, MSK? Jumped on your stream for a bit last night. I think it was maybe the night before. You have controlled chaos on your streams, brother. My hat's off to you. Thank you for the support. There was a video that came out, I think yesterday, and it was labeled second video of the new Batman, and it was fan made because it had a bunch of Batman clips in it, different Batman clips in it. I sent it to Rob and Anzo. Only reason I sent it because it had clips in it that I have never seen before in the original Batman, starring Robin Patterson. They had some clips that I never seen. It had like a clip of a Catwoman, had her in a suit. I don't recall ever seeing that. Then it had some more clips of him as Bruce Wayne doing some things. Well, that's really why I sent it. I knew it was fan made, but fan made or not, it had some sequences in there that I've never seen. So I was glad to see that. Glad to see that. Put the lid on this bad boy, and then it'll be ready it's ready for consumption here shortly. So, try another piece. Fire! Let's look into the fridge and see what I'm gonna get. I think I'm gonna get this. All right, ladies, the food is done. See the money on the table. All right. What are you doing, little boy? Really? You gonna attack me with a hoe?
Yeah. What you get?
Not today. Maybe tomorrow. Oh, yeah.
talking about comment chat for?
Cause that's I'm comment chat, boy.
Your comment chat?
Yeah, go play over there while I'm live now. I talk to you when I get done. All right, let me catch up on the chat. Got me hungry here, man. I hope so, bro. Oh, that was quick. It'll take me 20 minutes to do that. Are you going to watch Wrath of Man? What is that about? Wrath of Man. I don't think I even heard of that. Enlighten me on that, sir. What is Wrath of Man supposed to be about? Might as well call this a girly drink, but damn, I love sweet, fruity adult beverages, so I don't care. All that stuff, I guess so-called man liquor. When you drink it, swig it, you got the ugly face and ooh, no, nah, y'all didn't keep that. Dex J say the latest hire, Jason Statham, at a cash truck company turns out to be wildly proficient at foiling robbers, but it quickly becomes clear there is more to him than meets the eye. I think I seen that preview. Um, I may check it out. Where's that going to be? In the theaters? Is it going to be on Hulu? It's going to be on Prime. What streaming service is it going to be on? I'll DM you a good vodka limeade recipe. Okay, do that, Black Angus. This is my last one. I wish I had about two more. This is Southern Peach. Goes down smooth. All right, people. We've been on for 22 minutes. Any questions? It's that high life. No, not no high life, bro. It is me enjoying life. Theaters, dog decks. My theaters are open, man, but I'm not, I don't know if that's going to draw me to the theaters. I would have to see somebody, talk to somebody that's been there and said it's good and worth the money for me to go. I just ain't really in the theaters. Not because I'm scared of the pandemic or anything, or even social distancing. It's just, I don't want to leave the comfort of my home. When I get home, it usually takes me 30 minutes to get from my job to my home. When I get here, I don't, get up off the ground, boy. Cole, get up. Get up off that ground. Get up. Don't lay on the ground like that. What? I don't feel like getting dressed and then driving another 20, 25 minutes to the theater. Then sitting through all those previews. I don't. And some previews might be fire and some might be not non-fire. I done lost the thrill of that. I catch you saying Miller High Life. I don't drink beer. Um, I've drank beer one time in my life, and it tastes like what I would think horse piss tastes like. So I never had a desire, any inclination to try it again. I was a young guy, just Marine Corps. Um, when I tried it was Mickey's. I don't know if you ever heard of that, but over in California, Mickey's is a popular drink, a popular beer, and I tried that, and it was nasty. So I've never tried beer again. I've heard a lot of my friends say it's good. My wife was like, "Oh, that's the best thing on a hot day is a cold." She liked Michelob Light, and Bud Light. She liked the one in like the aluminum can. I don't want that shit. On a hot day, give me a cold soda, a cold glass of water. I don't want no daggone cold beer. That does not seem like something that would quench my thirst. Um, I don't know why my doggone won't stay up. Hello, I'm a high life Miller. Yeah, sometimes with grapefruit or orange juice. Ugh, I love grapefruit juice, but with beer, I don't think that tastes good. But I did see this German beer in the store the other day. It was something start with an S, probably about 10, 12 letters long. It was grapefruit flavored, and I almost got that because I'm a big fan of grapefruit, but I don't think I want to try that. I don't want to waste $10. I might not like it. Kamara said, "Do you see Quiet Place 2 trailer?" I didn't, but I want to see Quiet Place 2. Quiet Place 1 was fantastic. You're breaking my heart, comment chat. I'm sorry. I'm just not a beer drinker, bro. Sorry. Dex Jack say you feel the same way about theaters. Yeah, man. I mean, if it's a Star Wars or a big Marvel movie, I don't even know if I'm going to see Black Widow in the theaters. I may see it. I don't know. I'm going to have to really talk to people whose opinions I trust. If they tell me it's fire, but just for the so-called theater experience, nah. I got caught up. Skepticism. I got caught up watching the stream here and nearly let my corned beef and cabbage burn in the skillet. Hey, I'm telling you, we got this first time I ever had a gas stove in my life, and I'm telling you, if you're used to electric stove and you go from electric to gas, you will burn up your food because you can't walk away from the eye like you do with electric, because electric don't get as hot as gas. That gas, and it's natural gas, it does not play. It gets hot as fast, and if you're not sharp, you will have some burnt ass food. I learned that the hard way trying to cook an omelet a few weeks ago. Dex J said Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 may be the last for Dave Bautista Drax. I don't care. I don't like Drax. I'm really not a fan of the Guardians of the Galaxy, so I don't care. I don't give a shit. Just to be blunt, honest with you. They okay, but they're not my cup of tea. I watch them. Second movie was garbage in my opinion. First one was okay, but when I rank the MCU movies, they're always in the bottom. So don't really care whether Drax stays or goes. I don't care. Maybe Thor or bring some energy into it and comedy because we're not a fan of Guardians of the Galaxy. Black Angus Review say if you can get London Cool Berry Weiss, it's a good beer that doesn't taste like beer, but really fruity but full. I might try it, bro. I might, but like I said, when I see the word B, I mean the letters BEER, it really turns me off. I'd have to let somebody, like I said, someone who's tasted and said, this ain't bad, to drink it. But beer, I'm just not a fan of it. Good to the last drop. Um, Thoughts on the Black Superman? Really don't care. I know people love to say this race swapping, and this new word is tokenism. 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 Tokenism, if they make, to me, my opinion of tokenism is if you create a character or change that sex or that race, and there is no material, no source material, no comic book, no books, no novels, nothing that indicates that or has a version of that, that is tokenism. Like, for instance, there is no version, there is no source material of a white Black Panther. So to just change Black Panther to white would be totally crazy. There is, however, source material on the Black Superman. Now, quit. Now his name is Calvin Ellis, and of course, that's who I would do the Black Superman on if I'm going to go that route. I would not name him the same thing as um, Kal-El or Clark Kent. I wouldn't do that. I think that's just stupid, in my opinion. But Warner Brothers does stupid things, so I guess it's par for the course. But I wouldn't do that. I would do the Calvin Ellis version of it and go with that. Did you watch Invincible yet? Yes, I did. Invincible, I love Invincible, but Invincible, like I said earlier, on an earlier stream, is a knockoff of Dragon Ball Z. If you compare Dragon Ball Z and Invincible, um, Dragon Ball Z, they're from the planet Vegeta. They're Saiyans, and they are at birth tested their power levels, and they're sent off to different planets to take over the planet and weaken the planet for whenever they call in the Saiyan army to come there and then wreck shop and kill everybody on the planet or make them their slaves and they sell the planet. The same thing the Vilgamites, or whatever they call themselves, on Invincible. Do the same thing. The older, they don't age. The Saiyans don't age. Well, they age at a very slow rate. I won't say they won't age. Now, I'm not sure how long the Saiyans live, like thousands of years like the Vilgamites, but they live an extremely long time. Um, and Vegeta explained one time that their hair don't grow and they keep their youthful look to them to prolong their fighting. So they get a long lifespan. They hardly ever age. When they get beat up, when they come back, they're stronger, just like the Saiyans are. Omni Man gets beat up, or his son Vince will get beat up. When they come back, they're stronger than they were the last time. All those are traits from Dragon Ball Z. So Invincible is good. I'm gonna watch it. I did watch it. Thought it was awesome, but I can see the similarities, and I can see where the creator, the writer, director, whoever stole some ideas from Dragon Ball Z. Pretty much, Invincible is Superman and give him Dragon Ball Z Saiyan qualities, and that is Omni Man and Invincible. Part Superman, part Saiyan. Um, Thoughts on who would win a fight, Superman or Omni Man? If Omni Man got kryptonite, then of course he would win. But I heard, now I haven't seen that, they have the Vilgamites. They have a weakness too, something to do with their ear. I don't know. I've heard that, but I don't know exactly how that works or what exactly is a weakness. But I heard it got something to do with their anatomy and it's something to do with their hearing or something. Is their only weakness that I'm aware of. How's it going, Zach? Steak was fantastic yesterday, Mad. Thanks for asking. Um, Superman, to go back to Austin's question, Superman has more offensive weapons. Only thing Omni Man has is just speed and strength. But Superman got X-ray vision. He got the heat vision. He got the freeze breath. Um, all different kind of stuff. Super hearing and stuff. I haven't seen where Omni Man display any kind of super hearing or not. I'm not sure whether or not he has or don't have it. But speed and strength is all I've seen in long life. Superman. I don't know where they get their power from. So I guess if Omni Man can figure out his weaknesses like the kryptonite, red sun, susceptible to magic, um, he could have the edge. But if he doesn't figure out Superman weaknesses, then it's gonna be a long day for Omni Man. Um, let's see. Dex J said Disney confirms Harrison Ford will return to Indiana Jones 5. Indiana Jones will be back for at least one adventure in July 2020. It'll hit the. I don't want to see no old ass 80-year-old Indiana Jones. I don't want to see that. Sometimes they need to stop. They should find an actor who can carry that franchise for another 10, 15 years. You need to pass it on. We thought Shia LaBeouf was going to do it, but Shia LaBeouf, guess didn't have the star power back then. I don't know if he even has it now. I don't know if they can retcon and fix that, but I would get an actor that could carry it. Maybe guy that plays Star Lord. He could be a grown up version of Shia LaBeouf and maybe carry it. But really don't care about Indiana Jones. I think they should stop. No one wants to see. I don't want to see a 80-something-year-old action hero. That just doesn't make sense. Dexter say License to Kill actor Frank McRae dies at 80. Not even sure who that is, but I'm sorry to hear of anyone dying. Scoutmaster MP3 said join Alexander Babiz petition to retcon Doomsday Clock. Have no idea what you're talking about on that, sir. Dex Chase said, have you watched Tom Clancy's Without Morse? I did. Thought it was poor acting in some spots. Not one of Michael B. Jordan's best movies, but I put it on the guilty pleasure list. I would watch it. Again, I'm not going to the theater to watch it. I would watch it again in the comfort of my home if it came on TV, but I would not pay money to go see it. I did not see the end scene, but the end scene is supposed to um, kind of give a nod and a wink to the Rainbow Six. I think they're in Tom Clancy's world. They're supposed to be like, I guess, a group of super spies international super spies to try and whenever there's international issues or anything, they kind of go to the rescue and kind of like that Jason Bourne stuff. So I was told that that's going to happen, or they get a wink in the after scene credits. I didn't know they were after scene credits until I got on the stream with Guy Scar, and he let me know what was going on with that. Um, any more questions? Any more questions? Um, Valzad and Calvin Ellis. I've heard of Valzad, not really familiar with that. And of course, Calvin Ellis is the Black Superman on a different multiverse universe. So, like I said, if they do that, I really won't have a problem with it. But then, if you watch Rob Storm's video today, he made a very good point. Superman is an alien. So that doesn't mean he has to be white or black. An alien is not going to be white or black. Not from Earth. It's going to be whatever the alien's race is. So theoretically, they can make Superman whatever race they want. It could be Chinese, Vietnamese, Japanese. I mean, it don't matter. Would we like it here as Superman fans? Probably not, but they own the property, so they can make him whatever race they want to. So, um, really don't care. Val's Warrior fans campaigning for a fourth season ahead of season 3 HBO Max debut. Is Warrior out now? Because I definitely want to see that. If you haven't seen Warrior, it comes on HBO Max. It is a story that Bruce Lee wrote before he died. It's from his writings, and man, it is awesome. It's pretty much like Chinese immigrants come over to America, and of course they're done wrong, and so much racism and just the second, third class citizens. There's two warring Chinese gangs. One is led by a sister, and one is partially led by a brother. The brother's like the number two man of the rival gang, but he's like loved by other people now, and because he's a very good martial artist. Um, Not sure what his agenda is now. At first, I thought he was just trying to save his sister, but now I think he takes that power. He already slept with one of the main women of the story, a white lady, which is a big no-no back then. So I was curious to see how season 3 is going to be, because now the new boss of his gang is kind of feeling some kind of way because he found out that his enemy is his number two man's sister. So he's feeling some kind of way about that. So we're gonna wait and see whether or not, because they were tight. So we're gonna wait to see whether or not they're gonna get back tight. Is that gonna cause a splinter or a split in their relationship? Uh, yes, I mean I like boxing. It depends on who's boxing. I heard that there's I think a box match coming up this weekend. King David said Val Zod is another black Superman from what I looked up. Really, like I said, really not familiar with him. Scott Master said Doomsday Clock is the worst graphic novel of all time. Like I said, not familiar with that. I'll take your word for it. Dex J said Tisha Cameron and Tanisha Arnold say Martin reboot isn't likely to happen. Okay, I hate to hear that. I know it was some friction between her and Martin. So, sorry. Dex J say Toxic Avenger reboot gains Taylor Page to star opposite Peter Dinklage. Man, I don't give a shit about no Toxic Avenger. That shit was weak and corny from the first one, so I'm definitely ain't worried about that. King David said, nice backyard. I like the fence. Thank you. I appreciate it. Um, That's my backyard there. My gazebo over there. Fence. Another entrance to my fence. Um, Patio. Fire pit. Grill over there. My garage would hope to be one day my man cave. And my grandson's toys, all that good stuff. So, what other questions? Do you think the new Superman reboot will connect with Robert Pattinson, Batman? I don't know. I don't know. WB man, they're so sporadic. You would think they'd be trying to work on the DCU. You think that Zack Snyder is giving them the groundwork to have a fantastic universe, but they're not going to do it. This is the first company that's going to let their pride get in the way of them making big time money. I think Zack Snyder's vision could make them big time money and make them competitive against the MCU. But for whatever reason, they're not going to do it. So it befuddles me why they will not do that. But oh, fucking well. Floyd Mayweather is boxing Logan Paul in an exhibition on June 6th, but he nearly came to blows with the other Paul brother Thursday after he swapped Mayweather's hat. Man, I don't care about no Floyd Mayweather. So, I mean, you just trying to do stuff for money. I don't care. He gonna mess around and mess up his undefeated streak and gonna lose some scrub, and then gonna be embarrassed. So I really don't care about that. I was entertained with Floyd Mayweather against um what's the guy name? Um, Conor McGregor. That was entertaining, but I don't need to see nothing else. King David, I saw the news about the school bus hijacking in South Carolina. My wife showed me briefly that. I didn't get all the details, but I think it was basically somebody in the army at Fort Jackson. I think. Not sure. I just know he was. I'm not sure whether he was in boot camp or not, but I know he was on one of those bases, and I guess he had some type of episode of snap. Hope anybody. I don't hope nobody wasn't hurt seriously, but like I said, I glanced at, saw it, but I didn't read it. Really don't know any details behind it. Um, Roberto Someone Sick said, "You should watch My Life as a Teenage Robot. It is a fun and cute cartoon and is very underrated. It's better than that garbage trash known as the MCU." Oh, Roberto Someone Six. I'm sorry you feel that way, but My Life as a Teenage Robot does not seem like anything that I am inclined to watch. The title alone does not do anything. It doesn't grab me, so I will take your word on it that it is good and underrated. But to be brutally honest, I probably won't watch anything about Teenage Robot. Gus Webb says, "So you're just thinking like me that Floyd and Paul fight is fixed? It's probably fixed. I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. Don't care. What's up, Sabrina? Um, are you a Miami Heat fan? Hell no. I'm a Laker fan, bro. Lakers. I've been a Laker fan since I started watching basketball. Then, of course, when Michael Jordan came on the scene, I became a Michael Jordan Bulls fan. When he retired, broke my heart, but Father Time hasn't lost a match yet. So, um, yeah, now I'm a Lakers fan. Always was a Lakers fan, but I like Magic. I mean, I like Michael better, a little bit more than I did Magic. So I always rooted for them. Really not a LeBron James fan, but since he's on the Lakers, I have to support him. I've always been a Lakers fan. Magic Johnson, always Magic Johnson is what grabbed me. Well, I done cooked that woman. You too late. I cooked some skirt steak and made fajita nachos tonight. I showed the whole process, so you have to watch the review, the playback to watch it. The Knicks, man, you crazy. The Knicks ain't been good since Patrick Ewing been playing. How long he been in the NBA? Um, Glad you're loyal to your fans, but nah, not feeling the New York Knickerbockers. No. I'm having fajita nachos. I already cooked them. Steak fajita nachos. Prepare them on the grill. Cook the steak on the grill. Skirt steak. Cut it up. Bro, the only reason why they may have a better record, but you know good and well, Lakers ain't gonna make it. I mean, the Knicks ain't gonna make it to the playoffs. Well, they're not gonna make it to the championship. They may make the playoffs, but they ain't making the championship. They're not gonna beat doggone Brooklyn. You know they ain't. Brooklyn has put together a team, bought a team, whatever you want to call it. They got this super team, and if they stay healthy, Knicks are sucking wind. You can clip that. You can sign that. You can say that Danny said it. Knickerbockers will not smell the finals, the Eastern County Finals. And if they do happen to make it, they're gonna get beat probably in 4 or 5 games by um, by New Jersey. Well, not New Jersey. It's Brooklyn. The Brooklyn Nets. And if LeBron gets back healthy with AD, they start clicking. They're gonna win. They're gonna make it interesting. So, do I want LeBron to win another one? No, because I hate that conversation about him and Jordan. I think that Jordan is superior than LeBron. And I know people are gonna say, "Well, LeBron has more stats." Yeah, sometimes stats can't outweigh intangibles, but I just think that Jordan's a better leader. I think he's a better player. I just think that I've seen players talk about Michael Jordan. They said that they wouldn't talk shit to him. They would not talk junk to Michael Jordan. A couple players did it one time, and Michael Jordan punished them. So the players pretty much feared him because they know if he took something personal, took it for granted, or you made him mad, that you're gonna have a bad night. People don't care about LeBron James like that. They just don't. They know he's a good player. They know they can't stop him when he gets hot and stuff, but they don't fear him. I guarantee they talk junk to him. I've seen people talk junk to him. So that alone, when the whole league, the great players, Magic Johnson has gone on record that he talked junk to Michael Jordan one time, and that was during the Dream Team practice. He told him, if you don't turn to Michael Jordan soon, we gonna kick your ass. And he said, why did he do that? Because Michael Jordan went on a tear and whipped their ass. So Magic Johnson, somebody of that caliber, saying he didn't talk junk to Michael Jordan makes me feel that he is way above Mr. James. Just my 2 cents. You don't have to agree with it. I don't care whether you agree with it or not. That's how I feel. It ain't gonna change my mind. LeBron is old father time got him, and AD isn't good without LeBron. I'll give you that. Dex J said Paramount hits 36 million subscribers. Paramount Plus says fuck it. Let's debut a new movie every week. Probably. Gus Webb said at least we can agree that MJ is better because the 90s NBA was tough. The era now is soft and fouls are easy to get now. What's up, LDG? Good to see you, sir. Dex J said LeBron James is aiming to return to Lakers lineup next week. I hope he does, but if he's going to stay out and just wait till the playoffs, that suits me just fine, too. If I'm not mistaken, Space Jam 2 comes out sometime this month. Whoop-dee! Are you excited for Space Jam 2? Not really. I'll probably watch it just because we'll probably talk about it on the channel, but it ain't nothing that I'm dying to see. I'm definitely won't pay no money to go see that at the theater. That ain't happening. Ain't going to happen. Ain't going to happen. All right, we've been on 49 minutes. I think I might try and bump it up to an hour, so that'll be 11 minutes from now. So any more questions? Doggone. Super chats would be awesome if anybody want to throw in a super chat, but just saying. Not necessary, but just saying would be awesome. Would be nice. Um, ba 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 ba. What else? What else? What else? What else? Not excited for Space Jam 2. Nope. Can't say that I am. I do hear that fajita nacho I cook calling my name dope. A plate of that would be pretty good. And in about 10 minutes, I will be getting a plate of that and then probably going to watch something on the TV. I have nothing, no stream tonight, which is good. Where do you think Aaron Rodgers is going? Oh, that's a good question. I would love for him to go to Washington with my team. I would love to see him go there, but that probably ain't going to happen. I've heard rumor of 3 different teams. I've heard that he possibly looking at the Denver Broncos. I've heard he's possibly looking at New Orleans Saints, and I've heard Cleveland Browns. So one of those 3. Either one of those 3 teams get him, they would instantly put themselves, especially the Cleveland Browns. I think they would definitely put themselves in Super Bowl contention. There in New Orleans, definitely, definitely. But I don't think Tom Brady want him in New Orleans because they're in the same division, and not the same division, but the same conference, and I don't think he want that. So we shall see. We shall see. But until I see anywhere else different, it's almost a gimme that Mr. Brady will be back um, at the big show again. Not a Brady fan, but man, I'm telling you, he's the greatest. I don't care what you say, he is the greatest. How was a rap you made? What rap? What rap you talking about? NASCAR. Solo Hulk movie reported in active development at Marvel. That'd be good. I'll watch it. Why do your friend Robert Storms hate Aaron Rodgers so much when he is the most talented quarterback? Hey, I don't know, bro. Some people, you like what you like, you hate what you hate. Um, I know he's a Cleveland Browns fan, so that would be a no. He's a Buffalo Bills fan, so that would be a conundrum, buddy. If they were to get rid of Allen and Aaron Rodgers go to Buffalo, ooh, I would love to see his face then, because he would have to cheer for the bad man. That would be awesome. But I don't think Buffalo's getting rid of Allen, so I hope he doesn't go to Philadelphia. I hope he doesn't go to Philadelphia. Hey, bro, I know numbers don't lie, but people just championship numbers don't lie either, and that's what they always told me my friends when I start defending Aaron Rodgers. Well, he's only 1-1, and that's been like 12 years ago. Okay, one is better than none. But commentators have said numbers like you said. He doesn't throw many interceptions. He makes passes that very few quarterbacks can make. He does it at a consistent level. They just have not given that man the help that he needs. They have not given him the help that he needs, and he knows, like everything else, he's on the back end of his schedule, back end of his career. Um, man, that Father Time, when it starts touching you on the shoulder, bro, you get a certain window. In every scenario, every situation, there is an exception to the rule. That exception is Tom Brady. He's still playing at a high level at 42, 43 years old. I didn't think he could make it that long, but he's doing it. He made history. He's the second quarterback in NFL history that won the Super Bowl in two different teams. Peyton Manning did it first, and now he's doing it. Now he did it last year. So you're making Belichick look stupid too, boy. I bet you Belichick's like, this motherfucker I won a Super Bowl. If he win another one, then it's really going to look like Tom Brady was the driving force behind the Patriots and not so much Belichick. But we shall see. Uh, Brady's great, but he's not more talented than Rodgers. I'm not saying he's more talented than Rodgers. I'm saying that he has more accomplishments than Rodgers. It's going to be hard not to put Brady as the GOAT. Tom Brady has a great line, exactly. Um, put Rodgers on the Pats or Bucks, and I bet he would be the same as Brady. I agree. Basco said he is the GOAT. I agree with you, Mr. Guy Scar. He is the GOAT. Tom Brady is the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Whether you like him or you don't like him, you have to sit down and watch that boy, because he is a great, and I don't mean boy in a derogative term. I'm just saying it in the country slang. But you're going to have to sit down and watch him, man, because he's the greatest. Tom Brady is the greatest of all times. Are you going to do a watch along for DC Fandom this October? I pretty much doubt it. If I'm not mistaken, that happens when I'm at work. And I don't know, as much as I love discussing comic books, comic book movies, I realize that it is fake. And my job is not fake. And I have to be focused on that, on what I'm doing, decisions I got to make. And it's a time for everything. From 8 in the morning to 5 in the afternoon, Monday through Friday, it is work time. From 5 o'clock or 5:30 p.m. to roughly about 8 or 9. Sometimes it's my other job's time. But after that, then it's this time. Or when I don't have to work, it can be this time where I dabble and delve into the fantasy. But some people like eat, drink, and sleep this 24/7. I'm not one of those. I'm not one of those people that eat and drink this. I like to talk about it, discuss it, but when it's time to work, it's time to work. Right now, like I said, this is the second afternoon I did it. I'm relaxing, chilling with y'all. I appreciate y'all dropping by. I could talk about it. I enjoy talking about it. But tomorrow, I'm not sure I remember that commercial. I'm telling my age, but tomorrow it'll be time to make the donuts. Time to make the donuts. Goscar said, "Hey, Danny, you've been keeping up with Superman and Lois." Yeah, it's on break now. I don't think it'll be back till another week or two. You've been watching The Flash? Because now I watched the latest episode of Flash and Black Lightning last night. Boy, the Speed Force, boy, she's becoming very treacherous. And on Black Lightning, boy, Tobias Whale, which is the bad crook, he got Black Lightning and his family on the ropes now. I don't know how they're gonna get him, because I think it's only 2 more episodes. And the series is gonna be over, which I'm gonna hate that, because I love Black Lightning. I thought it was a very good series. This season is the best season yet. I hope they do a spinoff on Painkiller, because Painkiller is fire. Do you think Black Panther 2 will beat the first Black Panther movie in total earnings? If the theaters are wide open like they were during the Black Panther time, the first Black Panther, I say yes. I would also, what I would do, I would definitely do it again in February, Black History Month. I would build it all up to that. I'm telling you, man, people sound crazy. I don't care. They should do a redemption arc on Killmonger. When it comes on, they should be showing Black Panther calling Shuri on those beads and say, hey, look, get the tube ready. We're going to put Killmonger. I wouldn't say we're going to put our cousin in here. We know who it is. Then they would show them, taking him, putting him in that thing, and showing her working on the computer stuff and healing him. And then show him like a suspended animation and show him maybe dreaming about stuff. And then they can put him on a little island. They did Bucky the White Wolf and let him kind of reintroduce him slowly back into Wakanda. And have somebody out there maybe teaching him the history and stuff of Wakanda. Because he didn't know, he only knew bits and pieces. Well, his daddy was killed, so his daddy couldn't teach him. All he knew was that he was from Wakanda, and he had the thing in his lip, and he knew bits and pieces about Wakanda, but he didn't know the whole thing. But so they should have somebody to re-educate him about Wakanda, and then the redemption would be him picking up the mantle as the new Black Panther. Now, Bosco said, Guy Scar, you talking crazy. It's that food, man. You will have food coma dream. Okay. Well, riddle me this, Guy Scar. Who else has the harp-shaped herb in their system? Because you can't be the Black Panther without having a heart-shaped herb. So who else has it? And they ain't going to give them that stuff to get rid of, because they don't have no more heart-shaped herb plants on there. So unless they send Shuri on this quest, like the comic books, or whoever they're going to deem the next Black Panther, they send him on this quest to find that Panther God, and that Panther God grants him the Black Panther powers, then he is the only person that has the Black Panther powers. It ain't nothing that I wrote. I didn't make it up. So you and other people that think that Killmonger is a bad idea for being Black Panther, just chew on that. We are at the 60-minute mark, which is 1 hour. I enjoyed everyone stopping by Comic Chat's neighborhood. I may be here tomorrow, may not, depends on whether or not I go to work. But if I'm not, I'll probably jump back home, probably around 5:30, and do another hour like I did today. I enjoy this. This is very easy to do, very quick to do. Um, and man, I appreciate it, man. Thank you all. Thank you all for jumping in. Until next time, peace.